Even though there's been Christmas decorations up for some time now, and I have been drinking out of a Starbucks Christmas mug since it seems like August, this is the start. We are just now beginning the month-long march towards Christmas. This is a time of year set up as Advent. And again, I realize some of you are way ahead of me here. Some of you have already got all your Christmas shopping done and all the decorations up and all that stuff. I choose not to acknowledge you. I'm assuming that the rest of you, like me, need to play a little catch up and sort of get our head into the game. And so that's what Advent is actually set up for. Advent comes from the Latin word adventus, which means coming or arrival of a notable person. And it's part of the church calendar that was set up around the celebration of Christ's first coming. And it is a time set up for us to examine our hearts and our lives in light of his promised return. So it begins in the West, so that's the western half of the world, the western half of the Roman Empire. It begins in the West on the Sunday closest to November 30th. Eastern churches, the capital Orthodox churches, actually start earlier and go later. We won't worry about that. But what you have in the church calendar is this effort to compress the life of Christ into 12 months. And so you take one of the Gospels and you try and reduce everything down to 12 months. And so we start now, this is the start of the calendar year, and you start with the 4 weeks leading up to the birth of Christ. And so it is the pregnancy of Mary that is combined into just 1 month. And this is to be a time of anticipation. This is to be a time of reflection. It's actually to be a dark time. It's a time of the scandal. I mean, Joseph is traumatized by the fact that his fiancée is pregnant, and Mary is scandalized by the fact that she is pregnant, and this is not going over well in her world. And so it's a dark time. It's a time of anticipation. It's a time of some hope and expectation, but it's a hard, difficult time. We get Advent almost entirely wrong. Now starts the Christmas season with parties and all kinds of other frivolity and other things. And then after Christmas, we sort of collapse. And in fact, the calendar would say, now is to be a time that's dark and sort of somber. Then on December 25th is when you start to sing Christmas songs and you get excited, and that carries you forward to the day of Epiphany. So we're supposed to be putting ourselves back into the mindset of the first century Jews who are longing for a Messiah and who are examining their own lives, trying to wonder if they are ready for God to send his promised son. So I want to encourage you as we head into Advent to try and do this right and to be reflective. We are preparing our hearts and our lives for the arrival, the celebration of the arrival of Jesus the first time, and we're looking ahead to his arrival the second. Have a good day.